Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it's a bunch formation. They're going to run it here. Get some space around the 30. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They go from their own 20 all the way into the red zone. Can they capitalize here now? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, ASU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Well, the big fellows, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the 1st down.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Bringing pressure. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Nice grab. It's
fucking test.
They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Gilbert. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with clear-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back.
Thank God, man. That was bullshit. Fucking screen over here shaking.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down.
No.
Offense flinching before the snap.
What was that?
5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
What's that? What?
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
This is annoying.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. He makes a stop, but that gains enough to set him up 1st down at the 14.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He shreds the tackle.
What a fucking run.
Touchdown, Sun Devils. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And it's good, right down the middle.
Yeah.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
What a fucking leg.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
I thought I got sexual with it for a minute. But I guess I was wrong.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach.
I'll fucking take it.
That penalty, of course.
That was cool.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The game moves the ball to the
Wait,
20-yard
oh,
line.
that was on me? That was on
That's
fucking
exactly
dude.
what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive
you're right.
yards to be able to
That's
kind
fucking
of
so funny.
keep you on
That's all I was
schedule as a
wondering.
play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Get the fuck out of my way, dude. Like, that is so gay, bro.
That's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now they're running on the toss. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down, looking for more now. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Arizona State. No chance to catch him there.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Change the pre-snap look now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Finding space at the 20. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First and 10 play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Powering through the defender. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. To dart right down the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Notre Dame getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Come on, man. How's that not a fucking... I'm literally fucking trying to get by him.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He gets loose.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Toss play to the running back going left. They'll tackle him at the 27. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Too fast for my
It's a
guy.
big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame
Shit
teams
out.
that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle to 25, but what a play for this defense.
Oh, how I love when this
Crazy. I
happens.
literally wanted to
The
my
big
God.
dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's in.
Come on, man. That is bullshit.
Brings up fourth.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Yeah, that's
That
going
was
to go
awesome.
down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now. 5-5.
Fuck.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be brought down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
They finally bring him down. The offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A crucial roughing the passer call has now set the offense up first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens him up for an easy touchdown.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. with this drive from the 18. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Wide open downfield. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Gain of 18. And that's a 1st down.
So, Brooke, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Defense showing blitz here. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. He keeps it on a design run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Contact as he threw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
You fucking kidding me, man?
The defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Oh, so close to
Come for the safety position, bro. The fucking batted ball down there. Get the fuck out.
Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He flips it to the back across the middle. He makes the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. He catches that bullshit.
They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here.
End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Irish.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Has the 1st down and more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
How do you drop the ball, man?
A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh, fuck. I didn't see that guy. What a douchebag.
That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
I can't do anything. My defense is trash. Which was crazy. I was like, all right, cool, I'll take it. Yeah, Arizona State sucks, man. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactamente, way.
The crowd is roaring, trying to help this defense on 4th down. He's hit as he throws it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the important thing that...
Not bad, 31-21. That's good game.
They'll set the offense up at the 31.
feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw over the middle.
Come on, man. Like, every throw is fucking perfectly in front of him. Like,
but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
I gotta learn all them tricks that you guys do and shit.
This guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Working clock with the ground game. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Had a bad game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown.
I can't stand the fact that they don't allow fumbles in this game anymore.
Well, that's why you practice.
They don't allow
there,
fumbles
This
in this game
offense
anymore.
The pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Damn, bro, you literally came back in the fucking 4th quarter. That's crazy.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
Yeah, but that was because he ended up fucking scoring before half. He didn't score before half, then it was no problem.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
Yeah.
And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, fuck. Damn, he was wide open waiting for me, too, right when I threw it to him.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Gets the first and still running. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Let's get it. We're just dogging it out here. I ain't scoring 17 points in minutes, 8
They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's also bullshit, though, because there was literally 3 of my runs where the guy was wide open. It would have been a fucking for sure touchdown, and they get fucking stopped. And 2 of those I fucking ended up... Yeah, like, that's bullshit. Like, that's bullshit, man. That shit's fucking annoying. Like, for sure touchdowns. Like, your guys weren't even in the screen at the time.
Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He breaks free.
Oh, no, I do, but then he just legit gets stuck, and it's like, I'm not going to fucking make him go backwards to go around him, you know what I mean? Because then I'm obviously trying to get the open field, you know? So I'm hoping that he just does one of them gay-ass animations.
50 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Pitches to the back.
Come on, Bandit Jr., the 3rd.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Fucking Arizona State sucks. I'm literally leaving the second and fucking get on this game. Don't know. Still my coach over again, but it is.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning.
That's what I do, man.
Looking deep down the left
It's
side.
like that. Oh my, where's the flag? He clearly fucking hit him.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Get as many defensive backs on the field
Black on black crime right there, boy.
Back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Let's go. Give me that last reception. Oh, why didn't you pitch it? You fucking... Good shit. Good game, bro. Very much tasty.
Survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great for